They say all things happen for a reason, that all meetings are down to fate. This is one particular meeting that would change the world forever. One night, a particularly starry night, a visitor fell from the sky.
Whoa! Where am I? What is this place?
Hello?
Hello? Who is that? Where are you?
Can't you see me?
I can't see anything. Surely you know we Celestials can only sense things telepathically.
Can't say I've ever met a celestial before.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm Mollie. And you are?
Well, I don't exactly have a name in the sense that you do.
I suppose you can call me
Destiny.
Okay, Destiny.
I don't suppose you know where we are.
This is Paris.
Paris? I can't say I've heard of it. Is it a level 10 planet?
It's not a planet, it's a city. So you're not from Earth.
Earth?
Earth? Oh no, this is bad. I've gone too far.
I'll need to get a signal to my family.
A signal?
Yes, a signal. I'll need to gain significant altitude in order to send it. I don't suppose you know how to reach the highest point in the vicinity, do you?
I've got it!
This will do nicely. If I can get a signal to my family, they can send one back for me to go and find them.
Are you going to be okay?
I will be fine from here. And that's all thanks to you.
How long until it reaches them?
I'm not sure. It could be any moment, or it could be a very long time.
Well, you can always stay with me if it doesn't work out.
That's very kind. It found them! I can follow it home.
That's great!
Thank you, Mollie. I won't forget your kindness.
I doubt I'll forget you either.
Until we meet again.
I don't know how to describe it. The energy I felt from this person was like nothing on Earth. You meet new people every day, but sometimes you meet people and you can just feel that connection. And I know they felt it too. There are so many things I would have done differently if I could live that night again, but...
Molly, it's time for work!
Coming, Dad!
Panini, 6 oysters for table 7, and I'm working with sauce guys really soon, babe.
On it.
Turn on the TV!
Are you ready to continue?
Just turn it on now!
This is not a hoax. The footage you are seeing is live from the center of Paris. An unidentified flying object has appeared above the city and is drilling a path through the streets and buildings. All residents are advised to flee the city immediately, avoiding the city center at all costs. The craft seems to be on course towards the Louvre. The United Nations have declared a state of emergency.
Hello? Yes, Dad, I'm fine. Yes, I saw the news. I'm on my way home. I can't stay put. I'm in just as much danger there
Excuse me, can I borrow this?
Hey, that's my phone.
Oh, you humans, it's all about me, isn't it? Just give me a minute, I'm trying to save your planet.
What exactly are you doing?
Nothing much. I'm just decoding your phone network so I can recode it and send a message to the ship.
What for?
Well, it's not like they'd understand me if I send them a text message. I wouldn't expect you to comprehend that, though. It's not like you've ever spoken to aliens before.
Actually, I have.
Really? Oh! Hey! You got my message! Good! They communicate in electromagnetic waves, so let's just see what they're saying. I'm speaking to you through an encoded transmission that's feeding directly into your mainframe, so you can understand it. Now that I've got your attention, I'd like to make it perfectly clear that you are in direct violation of Convention 15 of the Shadow Proclamation. This is a fully populated Level 5 planet. As an interested third party, I have the right to demand you to confess your intentions to me.
What the hell is that?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
This world is forfeit to Zoran law. The human race has violated our treaty.
Treaty? What are you talking about? Humans have made no treaty with you. They only made first contact about 10 years ago. They're generations away from fully reaching Federation level.
This is not a Federation matter. The existence of this planet is in direct violation of our laws. Zora High Command have sent us to deal with the matter.
I hope you realize that literally makes no sense.
It matters not. We will destabilize the Earth's core and begin our invasion.
Typical invaders, no regard for anyone else. What's your name, by the way?
Mollie Boulay.
Right then, Mollie Boulay. I'm going to need you to do something very important for me.
What is it?
Run. Run away. Run as fast and as far away as you can, and forget any of this ever happened.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Improvise, I guess.
report on the alien attack on Paris last Thursday. The estimated damage is around 300 billion euros, and the EU are meeting today to discuss a
What have
mass
you been doing with that
relocation
phone? The
program
bill
for the
is through the
citizens of
roof.
Paris who are seeking asylum. In the meantime, the government have established a fundraising campaign to aid those affected by this tragedy and are urging all able bodies to contribute what they can.
You seem uneasy.
Really? What makes you think that?
You've been pacing like that for an hour. That normally means there's something on your mind.
Well, there's something that just doesn't make sense about all this.
And what's that?
Everything. I stole this data core from the Soule ship, and I've been scanning the known universe for any traces of the similar technology anywhere. And there's nothing! The Zora simply don't exist.
I'm sure there must be.
And that plan! It's like something a child could have made up. The entire invasion just seems so sketchy.
I thought you'd given this up.
What do you mean?
You're supposed to be living the best years of your lives, moving from one bucket list point to the next. But you always seem to find yourself on call. 1 minute it's the Zygons, then the Collective, then the Trial. When will it stop?
Well, it's not my fault. If I see people who need help, am I supposed to just look away?
There are other people to deal with threats like the Zora.
And where are they exactly? Units are facing budget cuts. Torchwood are off-world, and the less said about coal hell, the better.
I think your problem is that it doesn't feel the same without someone to share it with.
Well, now you're talking rubbish. I've got you, haven't I?
And where was I while you were having adventures with Root? I was in your garage, rusting. The only reason you fixed me and fitted me with a personality interface is because you're lonely, don't want to face up to it.
Well, when you say it like that, it just sounds mean.
Perhaps that's not what we should be worrying about.
What?
The Zoran core has gone.
What? What? Oh, come on! How did that even happen?
My senses indicate that the core was never really here. It has ceased to exist.
How did that even happen?
Caution. Several temporal anomalies have been detected in this time zone.
And whereabouts are they?
The anomalies are located within the vicinity of Paris, France.
Zora?
Negative. The origin of the disturbance is unknown.
2 attacks on Paris within the same week of each other. That strikes me as very unlikely. There must be a connection somewhere.
A few people had had the same idea, and we were out of the city by the time the UN set off the nuclear device.
The death toll has now been counted at 2,176, with thousands more injured and 20,000 now without a home. and the EU are meeting today to discuss a mass relocation program for the citizens of Paris who are seeking asylum.
I asked about Mum and Dad again today. Still no news, they said. I suppose if no one knows how many people got out of Paris, and no one knows how many people just got lost in the system, well, I may never know.
It's a terrible shame, isn't it?
That's one way of putting it.
I'm sorry. I tried to stop it, but it was over too fast.
How could anyone have hoped to stop that?
Well, look at what happened last time we met.
I'm sorry? It's you!
Mollie Boulay, we need to talk.
How did you find me?
Well, it's the funniest thing. I've been on call a lot lately, and I've been trying to enjoy my retirement, so I'm under no obligation to answer such calls. But I never ignore a coincidence. You see, your city has been under attack by an extraterrestrial force twice in the last year. Both times I followed an energy trail, and it led me to you.
What energy trail?
Doesn't matter, the point is, whatever caused the attacks has something to do with you.
You think I did this?
I'm not ruling it out.
That's sick. All my friends are dead, probably my family too. Why would I do this? More to the point, how?
Well, you might not have necessarily done it, but there's a link somewhere. If I can find out what the link is, I might be able to help. We can stop all this.
Can you make everything right again?
I'm not making any promises. Look, nothing about what we're about to do is going to be safe. We might not even survive, but if you come with me, you just might be able to save your friends and your family. What do you say?
So what can I do?
First off, we have to go to Paris.
You want to go in the city? But it's under quarantine. No one can survive going in there.
Well, not with that attitude.
You're completely insane.
I try to be.
How did you get a permit for this place? Only top unit personnel can get in or out.
Good thing you're talking to the chief scientific advisor. Well, technically I haven't shown up to work for almost 40 years, and frankly I'm amazed they haven't sacked me by now.
Isn't that a British police box?
Oh, you know your antique phone moves. I'm impressed.
I'm not sure you told me your name.
I'm the Doctor. I'm a former Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. I've got 2 hearts, and I've lost my spare key. Bugger.
Time Lord?
I'm sure I left one somewhere. Wait, hang on. Here it is. Wipe your feet on the way in.
You want me to go in there? Doctor? Doctor?
There's a human. Shall I sound the alarm?
No. You took your time. Any thoughts?
Well, I won't state the obvious. So, care to explain?
This is the TARDIS. It's my transport through time and space. It's how I found you here, and it's how we're getting into Paris. Oh, and this is Biped, by the way. Say hello.
You can travel in time?
Anywhere and everywhere.
You and your funny robot?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
are you going to stop the attacks from happening?
Oh no, it doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Well, it's not actually possible to change time. The days you've lived are set in stone. What happens must always happen.
So it's nothing like Back to the Future.
What? No, that's ridiculous. Things don't just fade away. They either exist or they don't.
I suppose that makes sense.
Mind you, I'd love to have a go in that car. Maybe not now. This time period is very sensitive, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned. Now, our entry into Paris. I suggest you hold on tight.
What?
Oh, you'll get it. Here, take this. Formerly the top of my worst ever Christmas present list.
A gas mask?
More than a gas mask. It's an atmospheric generator, instantly matching the native atmosphere to your own requirements. In our case, it converts smog and radiation into oxygen.
Neat.
What about my mask? Don't I get a mask?
Don't be ridiculous, your own face is a mask.
What?
Biped, start scanning for life.
Well, if you insist.
What? How does it move? Does it fly?
More like channeling its physical matter through the time vortex, but yeah, close enough.
What was that?
I'm not sure. We better go and check up ahead. Biped, stay with the ship.
Why me? I am trained in tactical combat and medical relief. Why can't the human stay with the ship?
Because the human isn't nearly as annoying. Come on.
I used to walk this way to work every day. Suppose I'll never do that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think about how hard this must be for you.
It's okay, I can manage. What is this stuff?
Oh, those are people.
What?
Well, when you really think about it, we'll likely end up the same way if we're here for too long. The radiation levels are still rather high.
What do we have to do?
Well, I followed the signal that led to you the first time. We just need to track it back to its point of origin. Can you think of something that might have happened to you sometime before the first attack? Something, I don't know, something that an extraterrestrial force might have latched onto. Something out of the ordinary. Maybe you found something, or you met someone, or...
Doctor? Doctor?
Stay with the ship. Stay with the ship. Typical. I swear he's becoming more and more human every day. Who goes there?
What was that?
What is that thing?
Hard to say. Not sure anyone knows what happens when you expose animals to radiation and toxic dragon smog at the same time. Okay. Right. I'm going to need you to do something very important for me.
What is it?
Run. Run. Run! Okay. I'm really not sure what to do here.
So much for all your bright ideas.
Right. Right. Oh, Mollie, you're a genius!
I am?
You said in your blog that the lights on the subway stopped the smog from reaching you.
You read my blog?
Yes, and it might have just saved our lives. Do you have a light source of some kind? Oh, perfect. Back! Get back! Yeah! Yeah! Go on! Get back! 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 Oh, magnificent! Who needs a screwdriver?
Shut up a minute.
Hey, that's a bit rude.
No, seriously, I'm thinking. I know this place.
Well, yes, it's the city you live in.
Yes, but this place. This is where it happened.
Where what happened?
There was a shooting star. I followed it and found it here. It called itself Destiny.
Destiny?
It wanted me to help it get home.
And you're only telling me this now? Why?
I was going to earlier, but we never seemed to stand still for long enough.
Yeah, you get used to that. So, this Destiny, what did it look like?
It was a kind of blue glowing ball.
Wait a minute. You mean a celestial?
Do you know them?
The celestials travel through space. Sometimes they visit planets with the aim of learning all that they can about it before leaving and imparting a gift upon its people. You say you just met the one?
Yeah, it said it was looking for its family.
It's very unusual that they travel alone, especially blue ones. Those are just children, teenagers. Where did it send its signal from? Let's hope this goes smoother than the worm incident.
Well, now what?
To be honest, I thought something would just happen. I think I'm losing my edge.
The signal. It's still open.
Hello? How did you do that?
I'm not sure. It's flowing through me.
Then maybe you can use it to call Destiny back so we can talk. Do you think you can do that?
I don't know, but I can try.
I got your message.
You are beautiful. I've never seen a celestial up close. Perhaps we can talk.
Of course. Any friend of Mollie's is a friend of mine.
I can only presume you're using her brainwaves to communicate with me. Can you see me?
Only through her eyes.
Mollie? You're not hurting her, are you?
I would never want to hurt her.
Then why do you keep sending alien forces to attack her planet? There's no point going shy on me now, Destiny. You've killed tens of thousands of people. What do you have to say for yourself?
She's not shy.
Mollie? Then what is she?
She's confused.
Really? Well, what kind of confusion can create enough raw emotion to summon demons from hell to wipe out an entire city? Oh. Oh! Oh, I see! Oh, I see. This isn't an invasion. It's a miscommunication. You're trying to say something. After coming to this world, you spend time studying its histories and forms of communication to find out how best to talk to us. And what did you find? Conflict, bloodshed, war. Humans are infamously unraveled in their ability to tear themselves apart from the inside. Forget alien invasions. They've done enough more damage to themselves than the universe ever will. You saw war as their primary method of communication, and you sent unraveled forces that will be sure to catch their attention.
I can't hold on.
Just a little bit longer, Mollie. We're almost there. What are you trying to tell the Earth?
I wasn't trying to talk to the Earth.
Of course you were. That's why you created a calamity on such a large... Oh, I'm so stupid. You're trying to talk to just one person.
I don't understand this feeling.
I think I do. What you're experiencing, my friend, is the most deadliest crush the universe has ever seen.
I've never met anyone quite like Mollie. Such compassion, such a vast mind, and so many stories. I'm supposed to keep watch over the universe, but she consumes my every thought. Please, will you help me?
I will. But you have to help me too. Celestials have the ability to alter matter to their will. You created these invasions with their childish plans and sketchy executions galore. You can reverse them too, if you just say what you've been trying to say all along.
I can't.
Yes, you can. It's hard, I know. Putting your heart on the line is the biggest challenge we face in our lives, but it's the most noble thing a person can do. You need to tell her how you feel, or this beautiful city is going to die for good.
Doctor, what's happening?
It's Destiny. She's trying to say something, but she can't find the words, and it's tearing reality apart.
Nothing like Back to the Future, is it?
Oh, come on. You need to find her.
Why me?
It's you she's trying to talk to.
Doctor, what's going on?
Don't worry about me. Just run.
Go now! Go!
The communication device used to interfere with our systems has been located. Execute the human.
Doctor?
You're still linked with Destiny. She's drawing from your memories. Now it's drawing from mine too. Mollie, I'm so sorry, but you have to keep running. Keep running!
Hello, Destiny.
Hello, Mollie.
You don't have to be afraid. It's okay.
What's it doing?
You don't need to know. This is between us.
Oh, right.
You can talk to me.
I don't know how.
It's okay. Just say it however you know it. She did it.
No. You both did it.
Our top story today. It's now been officially 3 weeks since the mysterious dragon attacks and deadly fall crisis has affected the city of Paris. It's only going to be a matter of time until everything is put back to normal.
Mollie! Lunch is ready!
I thought you'd show up eventually. I found Biped in pieces outside. I'm hoping enough has survived to put him back together. I kinda neglected him towards the end there. But that doesn't matter right now. How you doing?
I'm fine.
No, but really. You watched your home be almost obliterated twice, you lost your family and all your friends. That can't be easy. And not to mention destiny.
It's weird. I know it never happened and the memory's almost gone. But the feeling is still there. The emptiness of those months. It's really eating away at me.
Yes, I noticed no blog post this morning. Seems you could do with some inspiration.
What did you have in mind? I'm not reading all that.
Oh no, this is my bucket list. Before I was interrupted by your little invasions, I was trying to fill it out with all the things I've always wanted to do, but never quite managed it. It's been getting a bit dry lately though, and there's not exactly a lot I haven't done. Do you know what I find the most remarkable about you?
What?
When you saw a ball of light fall from the sky, and a UFO started destroying the city, and a giant interdimensional dragon appeared out of nowhere, you were the only one running towards them. And even after you made an eternal entity from the birth of the universe fall in love with you, that's exactly the kind of person I need to finish my list.
You want me to come with you?
Yes.
Into time and space?
Yes.
What's my dad gonna think?
Well, you're a grown-up. Your dad doesn't have to know if you don't want him to. I can have you back here, let's say, 10 seconds time.
So, what's next on your list?
Well then, let's see, shall we? Oh, this is a good one. Mollie, how would you like to be the first woman on Mars?
That has a nice ring to it.
I'll say.